Every time the judge is on the bench, they have not begun this afternoon session, but the parties are gathering. There's a live look inside the courtroom. You can see the defendant, Ashley Benefield, is at the defense table. She'll have to make her way back to the witness stand for cross-examination momentarily. As soon as that begins and the jury's back in the courtroom, we, of course, will immediately go there and watch it together. Michael Jaafar is with us. Michael, the state has a choice right now to come out with the gloves off or treat her as a potential domestic violence survivor-ish. Which do you predict? Many people believe it's going to be the gloves off.
Yeah, I agree. They're going to have to come out here. They're going to have to savage this witness. This witness is the entire case. We're seeing a theme in these battered wife syndrome defense cases where the defendant takes a stand. It doesn't surprise me. But for the viewers, you know, you cannot assert a battered wife syndrome defense without you yourself taking the stand. Constitutionally you can, but it's just not good policy, right? And so the prosecution has been consistent since the beginning of this case, which is that they believe that Ashley Benefield is a liar, right? Even the family custody judge said, I think there's no scintilla of credibility to your testimony or to the fact that you were the victim of poison, or I mean, so there's a credibility issue and a credibility gap this entire time. So the prosecution, if they come in and they're nice and they're kind to her, like they would to a typical witness, not the defendant witness, but the actual witness, that'll harm their case. And you could tell that that prosecution table truly believes that she murdered the victim in cold blood. They truly believe that. And so they're going to have to come in here and savage her. This case is a little bit different than prior cases we've seen where battered wife syndrome is alleged. I think it's still a 50-50. Her direct testimony was good, but cross-examination is a different world, girl. Her defense attorneys must have told her, look, this is different. We were throwing you softballs, right? But the prosecution, they're going to come in there and they think you're the devil. Be prepared. And there's a balancing act there, Ted, right? You want to prepare your client for what's coming, but you also don't want to scare your client, because if you scare your client, then your client is going to perform poorly and worse. Now we're dealing with a ballerina, so she's accustomed to being on stage, but not necessarily accustomed to being cross-examined. It's going to be different.
Absolutely.